What up? It's your man Al when I'm reporting live and direct to you from the wave. Oh yeah, it's November 22nd and I'm coming to you with this heat wave ASAP, not ASAP but ASAP. It's a lot of stuff going on today. I'm gonna start off with the infamous Kanye West. Yo, he over the past week he had a show in Sacramento and he had his infamous rant in Sacramento, and afterwards he was hospitalized in Los Angeles due to quote unquote exhaustion. He also caused a lot of commotion amongst his fans and celebrities after he canceled his Life of Pablo tour. Now, Kanye West has been known to do a lot of controversial things, but to stop a concert and rant for about 30 minutes about your issues with Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Kid Cudi, and whatever the case may be, it's like, yo, your fans feel like, okay, we don't mind hearing you out, but we want to hear your music. We came out here to turn up, to have fun, to hear your music. We didn't want to come to your show to be sad with you. That's not what we wanted. Of course, we wanted to vibe, regardless if it was good or bad. We wanted to get a little bit of everything from your concert, but we came to hear your music. The Life of Pablo tour. That's what we wanted. So I'm people are really not feeling Kanye right now. I know Snoop Dogg he did kind of a video reaction to Kanye's rant, and he really wasn't feeling it. I know Bow Wow even went on to have a couple comments about Kanye's rant, and he feels like, yo, like, people are paying like $500 for your tickets, and you stop halfway through your show to rent. That's rent money. In the words of Bow Wow, that's rent money. Um, Also, Orlando Brown. If you guys are not familiar with Orlando Brown, he's been on shows such as Family Matters, as 3J. He's been on the Jamie Foxx show. He's most famously been on the show That's So Raven. He's even been in Major Pain with Damon Wayans. But he's been doing a series of interviews with DJ Vlad, in which he discusses his current and future endeavors, one of which includes his rap career. He released a track entitled No Fear, which he speaks on multiple topics, including his relationship with former co-star and hit Disney Channel series That's So Raven star Raven Symone. Now, if you haven't been watching, it seems as if he's going out his way to regain relevancy. He often mentions his sexual encounters with Raven, though he says he values his relationship with the actress. She's been seemingly drifting away from Brown. Now, if you guys have not been paying attention, you need to go check out those DJ Vlad interviews with Orlando Brown. He comes off as if he's just on something different. Like, he's doing this music thing, and I got a chance to check out a couple tracks of his. I checked out one of them. It was called No Fear. And, hey, to my surprise, he's actually a good rapper. Now, I don't know if I could just sit down and listen to a whole album of his. His songs, I'm really not feeling, but him as a rapper, lyrically, I got to give it to the dude. He's good. But what he's doing right now, he's giving the media a chance to crucify him, and he's doing a good job at it because he's really flushing a career that he barely even had. When I say barely, I'm talking about barely. Like, if you can squeeze your fingers together and like as much as you can, that's his career, and he's flushing that right on down the drain. He talks about how he had, different times he had sex with Raven, and and licking her nipples, and just a bunch of weird stuff, a bunch of old stuff. And the dude is supposed to be married. He has a family and stuff like that. And I'm just curious to know what his woman feels about that. Like, yo, you constantly bringing up this woman who you had a past relationship with, and you said that you guys are just friends, but you're constantly bringing her name up in a derogative way. I really want to know what his woman feels about that. But I think the best thing to do for Orlando Brown right now is to just pray for that man. Hopefully he gets his act together. Hopefully he figures it out. He also got replaced on the That's So Raven 2 spinoff. Yeah, so that shows a lot about what's going on. He had a chance to come back and, he's supposed to be Raven's love interest, but unfortunately he did not make the cut. Also, Dej Loaf, the Detroit representative, got a bit gutsy today after releasing a track over the Beanie Sigel classic, Feel It in the Air. Now, this might have been Beanie Sigel's biggest hit. I don't know if I want to say biggest hit, but it was probably the most classic song that he made during his rap career. Everybody who's into hip hop and knows rap is familiar with this song and the depth of it. So I feel like for her to get on that track, it's a gutsy move. I got a chance to check it out. I didn't really get a good listen to it. It sound kind of dope, but I don't think she did any justice the way he did. And I feel like with a classic song like that, if you're gonna do a cover, if you're gonna do a track over it, I think your job is to really try to outdo the original artist. Simple as that. And from what I heard, I don't feel like it was there. Like Beans had a lot of passion in that track. He had you really felt what he was talking about, especially like people who were dealing with cases and people who were dealing with a lot of issues involving the streets or whatever the case may be. They actually felt it, and I think that was one of those tracks that should have been left alone. Don't get me wrong, the Dej Loaf's version is definitely good. It's definitely good, but she didn't reach that bar. I'm not gonna lie to you. Shout out to Dej Loaf though. If you guys have not done already, please subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, and even Twitter. I don't even know if people get on Twitter anymore, but follow us on Twitter. It is at TheWave9283. This your man Al, and I'm checking out. Good night, y'all.
I ain't satisfied with shit I got, nah, bitch, I want more. They can get dropped for the highs, but they won't roll. They can get Roxy's and bars, but they won't blow. I can get you whack right now, and you won't know. I can get the crack.